when I send you what do you consider to visit the restaurant, you as a person, and I believe there's somebody in your shoes who has the same test that you're doing, to mention a few. And just continuing what to them, and we are discussing a few key points, and then you can continue giving us an insight on what you think is best for you to visit a restaurant and what do you consider.
We have talked about the reasons for a restaurant exist. Provide quality food and you provide that food on time.
Yes.
So the two pointers, the main ones to me is service delivery, the timely service delivery, and the quality of food. But you can also zone it to so many reasons and characteristics of why I would go to a restaurant. Okugenda mu restaurant, to me, we'll take our restaurant big. I'll choose one that is more accessible. Proximity.
Yes.
From my home, knowing okulira.
Yes.
So
not accessible.
It has to be accessible. It also has to be hygienically attractive. I think you have more access, information on hygiene.
Yes.
And I wouldn't want to before I'm going to eat and then
dirty rats are jumping.
Muisawo if you move from Kasasiro, I mean, hygiene is very critical. You can actually expound more on that. The other thing is, you talked about accessibility. It comes with location.
Yes.
It can be accessible, but location is also a factor.
Yeah, true.
It's called the demographics of the restaurant.
Yes. Is it on the mind?
It's like kugenda because you have to consider safety.
Yes, if you're using a border beam, is it in the corner where they will squeeze you up, take your phone?
No, they are not pussy.
It doesn't really make sense in life. Yeah.
But also there's also budget.
Yes.
My budget.
Yeah.
Are you attracting high end or low end? The budget is very important.
You go to Maison or restaurant in Kololo, you save for 6 months to have a meal.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's quite weird.
I want to have a quick snack, but your restaurant sells a snack at 25.
Yes.
I'd rather go for where it's sold at 3. So my budget and the motive.
Yes.
The motive of the restaurant. Are you attracting indigenous clientele? Are you attracting exotic clientele? Western culture. The motive of the restaurant also is a factor to consider.
Yes.
Sijja kwagala kulya luwombo ate I go to a Mexican restaurant.
Yes.
Or Italian restaurant.
Yes, you expect to find the luwombo there.
You cannot expect the luwombo there. Other factors, I think, good value for money.
Yeah.
You get what is worth it.
Discounts.
The discounts, zoning.
Yes.
All that.
Entertainment.
But then, before you go to a restaurant, for example, now that I take a case where I'm new, nakajja mu kyalo in the area. Before I base on all those things, I go for reviews.
Yes.
There's what we call physical reviews, where I meet people and they tell me that restaurant is one of the best. They're doing things ABCD. Then we call social media reviews.
Yes.
Social media reviews, more Instagram recommendations, restaurant apps.
Yeah.
They recommend you the best.
Yeah.
So you read. Of course, you go for the best reviews.
Yeah.
That are comfortable for you to deal with.
Yeah.
Parking, muganda one.
That is more important.
Very important.
You leave your car on the roadside and it's just taken just like that.
Parking is very important. Boda and take our boda and mind parking. What security? What the demo? I think you can also put that under the restaurant demographics.
Yes.
Is it wide enough to have a party? Now I want to go have a meal with my family, and dad and mom and our elder sisters are all driving. Will it be access? Will there be parking for our rights?
Yes.
Security to safeguard the rights. All that is important. I think among those are the pointers.
Yes.
To me, those would be the pointers I would consider.
Okay.
To the restaurant.
Right. That's beautiful from Eddie Oceans, Jaja Eddie. You may call him Oceans. Yeah, Oceans. And this brings a question very immediately, which is really personal. I know you as one of, if you're a politician, they may call you a Pan-Africanist. You're too African. And what really gives you liberty to love yourself as a black man. Now, coming back to the country, which is Uganda, one of the best countries, I may say. I've traveled, but I've not seen a country that I've gone to that is better than Uganda. I think you agree with me on that.
Yeah.
And I want you to highlight on us the few indigenous food and or plants or something that you feel is Ugandan and must have shoots on a national level, on an international level. However, it's still local. And you can give us a breakdown of those cuisines mixed up with more indigenous for us. Yes.
I think I would
and your preference as well.
I love local dishes. The diversity of the foods, the preparations, from where they come from. We are a culture over. Our country has over 50 cultures.
Yes.
And we are blessed that every culture at least has attached itself to the cuisine. They all participate in adding value to their cuisines, and that makes it so nice a topic to talk about. I'm from Uganda. Well, of course, we've grown up. We have a simplified cuisine where all cultures merge from here, and at least everyone has around here has tested different local cuisine. Yes. Matoke is our staple. That's my culture. Matoke, and we have matoke that is amasani ke. Matoke amasani ke.
Steam it nicely.
Steamed, boiled, and so many ways of preparing matoke. It makes it stand out as a very attractive cuisine.
Yes.
There's katogo. Katogo is
break it down for us that recipe for it. Simpler recipe.
Katogo. The recipe for katogo is katogo can be matoke katogo, it can be cassava katogo. Katogo is Irish katogo. Mostly katogo is associated with beans. Beans and peanuts. So mixing a stem food or a root food with beans and served in one bowl is katogo.
Yes. So if you apply meat or something, or offals or something,
you can apply offals as long as you serve it as a whole, and mixed whole food. That's katogo.
Okay. Which other?
Normally katogo is eaten on breakfasts, on simple quick foods, sort of.
It takes longer to be cooked, a little longer to have the best katogo.
Yeah.
Take quite longer. Okay. Which other foods you think Uganda has?
Uganda has
that people should run to. Maybe we don't know.
Muchomo.
Is that Uganda or Kenya? It's Uganda.
Muchomo is Uganda.
It's Uganda.
In Kenya, it's not called muchomo.
Nyama chomo, something.
Choma.
Choma. Okay. Okay.
Machomo. Yeah, we call it Machomo.
Muchoma. So to someone like to buy
You know by Eastern Central.
Yes.
Back was saying this.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but I think it also comes with the way it's prepared. I don't have much insight in the differences because I've not tested the Machomo in Kenya. But the Machomo here is basically marinated meat. Put on skewers. Is Machomo. Yes. For Ugandan understanding.
Okay. Yes, basically that is Eddie Oceans, or you can call him Jaja Eddie. And one of the best meals that people have not given time to see had Marakwang, Bo, Odi, and other central food on the side, like in Fort Poto, there's Kalo and Perinda and Matoka as well is on there. But there's a meal that is in the region, western region, actually, is in Kasese, and Kasese. And no producer is from that side, the Frenchman, Ben Louis.
Frenchman.
Yes, it's from Kasese. There's a meal they make out of cassava. Do you know they make meals out of cassava leaves?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's called sombe or something.
Sombe.
The sombe. Yeah. Our producer will let us know that. But I've had it several times and it's really, really grateful and tasty. So they get this cassava nicely steamed, seasoned, and then mashed. Mash it to softness.
Wow.
And then their best accompaniment to that meal is
it sticky?
Yeah, a little, with it's greeny and a little sticking. Like you can see the marakwang, not marakwang. Yes, you get. Before they add the the OD, you get. But for them, it's simpler cassava leaves. Young leaves of cassava, not the older one.
Okay.
They prefer young leaves, and then mashed them together, mashed seasoned with simple seasoning. Rock salt. You don't put a lot of other extra seasoning to make it to go off the tradition. And guess what? Their best accompaniment, don't add cassava. They steam the cassava to have the cassava sauce. No, their best cassava is the cassava, the millet, the flour, the kalo. The kalo, actually it's called obundu. And what makes that simple recipe is simple cassava flour. You don't add anything like sorghum or millet.
Sure.
Yes. So the texture of that cassava should be white, a little golden and white in color. So, and that cassava is just molded and then put in that sauce. You need to try that recipe. I'll try it.
I'll sure.
You should try it out. It's one of the best. Yes.
In one of these trips I'm going to, expeditions I'm going to have, I must try it. It's called sombe.
It's called the sombe. I think our producer will give a nice insight of that. We're going to host him again. You're going to host the producer.
I think we should also get one viewer to go and test it with us.
Yes, definitely. We'll try it out. And you're a fan of the ginger, those places, is that west? Is it what's Eastern?
Yeah.
What is your favorite meal from the eastern side of the country?
From the eastern side, the eastern side is known for Rolex.
Apart from Rolex,
it is
the Mugoyo is from where?
Mugoyo is a Jap food.
Jap food, eh?
Japadola.
And then when you go to Kavali,
but you know Baganda
they want to own
famous.
They want to own it.
So they made it famous and they think it's there. But our region is not known for growing a lot of potatoes. Okay.
So as we conclude this episode of Unseen, and in Kabale, what is your favorite meal from Kabale? Have you been to Kabale before?
No.
Not yet. Okay. As we conclude our episode.
But I'm sure you've been there.
Yes, I've been there. I think
what was the best thing you ate there?
My best thing there was Irish. And simple Irish.
Are they good people in preparing?
Yes, they cooked Irish in dinner paste and it's really lovely. With a touch of a little wicked on it and green. And trust me, it was one of the highlight meals I've had there. Highlight there. And as we finish up the episode of Unseen, I want to pose a few questions on you.
Yeah.
I know you as an emotional person because I know you. I know you from study. Can you have a good meal and cry? If the meal is super good and if it is good and then cry, or you just
I can have a good meal and smile.
okay. That
is emotional enough.
That's emotional enough. Can you have like the worst experience of your meal? What comes?
And cry? I may tear.
You may tear.
And I can cry.
A little bit. And possibly, what is your shortest meal you've ever had?
Shortest? The quickest prepared?
Yes, quickest prepared.
Boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs, which takes between 10 and 15 minutes.
Boiled eggs.
Yes.
If I'm using a gasser, it takes 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
I think it's the quickest and the laziest food I can ever prepare. Laziest, just put in water and the gasser.
What is the best meal you've ever cooked?
The best meal I've ever cooked. I've ever tried cooking.
No trying. What you cooked and you had people
enjoy it.
Yes.
People give me things a lot.
I want that individual meal that you've ever made out of the blue. That is just easy and you just made it.
I don't think it was easy because I put out of time. It was seafood, water. I mixed it with rice and fried wedges. I think the way I prepared it, everyone enjoyed. Everyone asked me what I did with the food because I'm a spicy guy. Yeah, I really put out of time in it. People really enjoyed it, and I'll try it one day with you.
Okay. Yes. As we conclude, what is your worst meal you've ever had? You've ever made that people like questions? This crap.
I prepared vinegar. Can't go for vinegar.
And everybody complained.
Everyone complained. The concept was wrong. Everything went wrong.
Everything was
the matoke didn't get ready.
It was a horrible meal.
A very horrible one. I'm not happy that it was. But I'm happy I have that experience.
Okay.
But I wasn't happy with what came out.
Okay, beautiful viewers. Thank you so much for following up where we started from, and basically we're coming to a closure of our episode Unseen. Chef Ben Extra, and big up to our sponsors, Surge Electronics, for giving us this beautiful, amazing finance to have this episode on your show as you watch it. And basically, Food Chronicles, thank you so much for giving us also a little finance to have this episode on you. We believe you've been watching, following us, and you learned from our conversation with Eddie. And for those who want to know your social handles, those who don't follow you,
Jaja Eddie, YouTube, on X. I use Jaja Eddie.
Yes.
Jaja Eddie everywhere.
Jaja Eddie. Chef Ben UG on Instagram, Chef Ben _UG on X, and basically TikTok, Chef Ben UG. YouTube, follow us on the food and the smoke. We have this subsequent episode every day that you check us on, and basically we will be closing up. Wait for us another edition that will come on, and without peace out.